the piri sauce. So I've just got a red capsicum or bell pepper. I'm just going to chop, get rid of the seeds, and then just roughly chop it. And we'll pop it in our little blender thing. Yeah, you can use a food processor for this, or a big blender. Great, so when you've got a chunky puree like that, it's okay to have a few chunks in, that's fine. We'll transfer it into a bowl. About a teaspoon of, I'm using chili flakes, so if you're using dried chili powder, you want about half a teaspoon. That's going to be quite hot, but it's up to you to play around. Use less, of course, if you're sensitive. We could skip the chili altogether. And then we've got some smoked paprika here, which is going to add lovely smokiness to things. So a generous teaspoon of that. And then we want a couple of tablespoons of lemon juice. Great, and finally some extra virgin olive oil. So I only use about 4 tablespoons. Just to round everything out. Got a whisk. So then I'm going to take about half the sauce and put it in aside to use later. And we'll use the rest there as our marinade. So I've just got half a kilo, which is about a pound of chicken thigh fillets. So I'm just going to trim them up. So you could use chicken breast, whatever you feel like. Your pork would be nice with this sauce, or even some fish, like most white fish will go well. You could even do salmon if you wanted to. And I'm just going to bash the thighs so that they're fairly even thickness, and then I'll toss them in the marinade. I'll keep going until they're all done. The pan heating up on a medium-high heat. So I'm going to get my chicken in. So I've just tossed it in the marinade, and I cook this a little bit slower than I normally would. If I didn't have a marinade, I'd be searing the chicken quite rapidly. But with this, I'm going to cook it for 3 or 4 minutes on each side, just so the marinade doesn't burn. So it's on like a medium-high heat. Okay, so chicken's had 3 minutes on the first side. I'm just going to turn and keep cooking. The chicken's had 3 minutes on the second side, and it's looking like it's nice and cooked. Well browned, feeling really tender. Great, so we'll get it off the heat, and if you're not sure, just cut into it and have a good look to make sure, and choose a really thick part to make sure it's cooked through. Then we're just going to serve the chicken with the leftover, the sauce that we kept separate that hasn't had raw chicken in it, and some carrot tabbouleh on the side. So if you enjoyed this recipe, really encourage you to come on over and visit my blog. It's thestonedSoup.com, and if you sign up for email updates, you'll get a free e-cookbook filled with video recipes just like this one. So really hope to see you soon.